Hello, hello. I'm just messing with my windows. Can you hear me okay? Whoever's in here, say hello. Oh, they left. Never mind. And somebody's in here. Can you hear me okay? No, maybe. Possibly. How are you, successful slave? I appreciate that, Debbie. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, slave. Right on. How is everybody tonight? I hope you guys are doing okay. We're getting back to doing our late night streams. Partly because I'm kind of insomniac. Not sleeping that well. But it's not super late. It's like 12:43 here. Oh, okay. Just getting home. Right on. Cool. Got some cool coins today. I thought maybe I'd get some work done. Give everybody a place to, all my late night people to hang out and shoot the breeze. Man, that sucker's tight. Ugh. West Coast. That's it, man. All my life. Born and raised. Long Beach, California. Man, that thing is on there. Old quarter tube. That thing is friggin'. These are twist and pull. They have a little nub. There we go. Just gotta hang in there with it. Got a nice little pile here of silver modern quarters and some gold plated. So those are always nice. Oregon. Yeah, West Coast. We're in the same, I think we're in the same time, right? 12:44. Yeah, Vegas isn't that bad. I think we're all in the, are you? I've seen you in, somewhere else then, I think. If not, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. If you're into coin, feel free to ask any questions or yeah, same time zone. Angels are we? How are you, Mama? I appreciate you. Philip. What's up, Philip? Man, I got one of these. There we go. These silver quarters, I don't want to bang on them too hard. I mean, you from Tupac, maybe. Yeah, possibly. I don't get a chance to get over to Tupac that much, but when he first came on, because I've been sub to him since he was, like, started. I used to pop in as much as I can, but it's so hard, man. The community's gotten so large, and I try to get around to everybody. But I lurk on Tupac a lot. I lurk on everybody a lot. Yeah, right on. Very cool, man. Appreciate that. So make sure you guys, if you're new to each other in the chat, that you're clicking, cut, paste, you know, and go and check each other out. Come on, baby, get out of there. There we go. Perfect. Got him. Get him out of this old tube. One. I almost missed one. There we go. give it a little pinch with my go-go gadget hand. And sweet. Silver Trap, Marlene T, and MRG22 are in Vegas too. Yeah. MRG22, I don't know that name. Marlene T are the bomb. We're big fans of Marlene T. And I think me and Debbie Silvertrap are new, like in the last month, to bumping into each other. So awesome, and I super appreciate you guys. Released my 100 friend giveaway video yesterday. But hey, congratulations, man! I remember 100, and it was, I couldn't believe 100 people subscribed to me. I just was, and I went overboard. Like I gave like so much stuff away, and for 100, that I didn't think it through. You know, 500 was coming, so it goes by quick. But that's awesome. Congratulations. And I'll never forget that. I was just so grateful. You know, 100 people. I was like, no way 100 people were ever going to subscribe to me. And here we are, you know, 4 or 5 years later. It's just crazy. A lot of good folks. Awesome. I'll make sure that I go. I have to take notes for everything. I'll make sure I try to get over there and watch that. March 22, I met up at an LCS here. Sweet. T was going to come and Will Lane, but something came up and couldn't make it. Yeah, that's all. I've never been to a coin convention in Vegas, and I know they're good. So I'd love to make it out there, and meet YouTubers, you know, from the community for sure. Thank you, Mama. You know what? I spent about half an hour on your page last night, Angels, and I think I watched a couple videos or part of videos, and awesome stuff. I didn't have the I don't think I had your bell clicked or something, so I got all that stuff fixed. But thank you so much, man, because it's like, what do you say to something like that? Alden Davis, what's going on? I was thinking about you today too. I saw a coin that made me think Alden Davis might want this seeded dollar in XF as an upgrade. I saw 2 really nice seeded dollars today, dude. Like awesome. Oh my god. And then I picked up some nice ones. And I'm on the fence about this Indian cent that I got, because it could be a proof. And it's probably a mint state 64. This thing is as sharp as they come. A 1901. Freaking gorgeous. But I got to do my homework, see if it's a proof or not. There you go. Thank you, Philip. Sweet. Right on. How you guys doing? How's everybody tonight? Good? Oh. Washington State Jags. Go Jags. What's going on? Howdy, howdy. I'll try to show you guys. Let's see. I love this sin I picked up. I apologize if it's too shaky, but this camera. Let's see if we can get a look at that bad boy. That is insane. The diamonds are like as crisp as I've seen on any Indian cent I've ever had. And I've had some nice ones. Look at that. Look how clean the cheek and the fields. And then the denticles on this side are, they're what made me think this might be proof, man. And then the lettering, also the lettering on the devices, it's gorgeous. And then all the detail in the wreath, all the fine lines, they're all there. And on that horizontal, you would know, Alden, the horizontal lines in the shield, there's not a mark on them. Yeah, it could be proof, man. So I got to get to my researching, which is the fun part. Sometimes the tough part too. And then on the back side, it's got that, you know, that purplish color that they turn when they're like full brown. It's kind of purplish on the reverse, and then on because I haven't had a lot of time to look at it. Right now, naked eye, it's pearlescent and like blue and pink on the right side. And the camera's not gonna pick it up, but it's so hard to show that sheen. And I can't hold it still either, can I? Anyhow, yeah. I mean, just, that's about as good as they come. Yeah, thank you, Washington State. Really, really awesome coin. Look at this bad boy. This is a 1868 Philippines. Those are pretty cool. Do you like the old forums? Then you'll love this one. Do you know what that is? It's about the size of a Morgan dollar. Let's see if we can get better light here. This is a restrike. My lighting. I didn't know I'd be showing coin, but big old honking silver coin, and in wonderful uncirculated condition. And then all the rim lettering on this thing is insane. The edge lettering. Look at the condition of that. Yeah, Philippine coin is cool, man. Popular. Super collectible. This is a restrike of, it's still an older coin. And then you got Teresa, Spanish. And then there's, I forget the nickname. It's a Dux, D-U-X. God, you know what? My guy had said it today, and this is 1780. This is a restrike of a 1780 Spanish coin. And you got the crown in the condition. Even the restrikes are pretty hard to find, especially in that condition. It doesn't say Fowler. I gotta do my homework. I didn't get a chance to, like, I haven't processed the things that I sourced today. Some of it I'm real versed in, but it's impossible to know it all. But hold on, let me, because it's got quite a bit of info on the edge, plus design, which is crazy, beautiful. Clementine. It's a Dux, D-U-X. Dux, I'm trying, dang it. I gotta crack into the books. And label it. I spent so much time Google-eyeing over that Indian scent. No, it didn't say there either. But yeah, it could be a Fowler, Philip. It's possible. It's a restrike of an older coin. I think these are like, I want to say maybe about 100 years old. The restrikes. And then these are the ones that I'm a little more knowledgeable on. That's an 1875 seeded $50 type, wonderful United States types. And I love the old Capital holders. Like, Capital is my kryptonite. And that thing's in pretty nice condition. DJ Deep Vibes, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Tim B in the house. Then I'm trying to find which burst this is, because this is an 1819 cap bust half. There is a small 9/8, and then there's a large 9/8. That this one, I can tell it's a over. I don't know if it's 8 exactly, but there's so many obverse dies, because there's an anomaly. I can tell that it's an overdate. It's not like the most common 2 that you would find in the red book, so I got to do my homework, and I do have resource, so I got to find out which one this is. It might be rare, more rare, but just it being an 1819 in that condition, and in the stars up here, it still has the fine lines in the stars. So that's like, man, that's, I turn into the coin collector comes out of me instead of the coin dealer. But pretty problem free, evenly worn, like beautiful cap bust half. That's crazy cool right there. Are you sold me the book on the seeded halves? A seeded half book? No, I don't think that you've bought a seeded half book. You got my large cent book like a couple weeks back or 2 weeks back. That out of print, like really hard one to get. And it's all the large cent, 17s and up. But as far as the half, you would have to remind me. I don't know if I don't remember right off top. I'm not saying that I haven't had one. I know you got you got 2 of the hardest books to find. That Morgan Dollar book that you got off of me, and the large cent. Wolf Rivera, how are you, man? But I love, if you have one, I know you like cat bust like I do. So I wouldn't doubt. Okay, that's probably why. There's been a lot of coin in between then, man, huh, Alden? Cool, good to hear, Wolf Rivera. Alright, so the next set I'm going to show you guys, this is a French one. and it's 1975. And these are Paris. It's de Paris, but French. And it's got a coin in it that I love that I've had before by itself, but the big silver in the center there. And this is a proof set. And these are beautiful, these coins, man. And then you got a 30 gram 50 francs that's 90% silver. Oh, my bad. Hold on a second here. So that big old, this is the size of like a Morgan. Beautiful coin, man. Let's see if it'll show a little better. Isn't that pretty? One of my favorite obverses too. Still sealed and all original, all the paperwork. This is the box it came in. Yeah, a lot of coin between then and now, right? Heck yeah. And then these are pretty cool. Big old tokens, commemoratives, Benjamin Franklin. And I got all three. Yeah. Silver nitrate. What is going on? Looking at an Overton right now, are you? 1819s over 18s. That's what I'm looking at, dude. This cap bust. It's not the really well-known like red book, small over or large over. The numerals, the ones, they aren't even the same font as the ones that are in those. So it's a whole different die, obverse die. So I just gotta do my homework, man. So if you see another one that is 1819, but all the it's all in the 9. It's got a clear that bottom of an 8 on the bottom of the 9, and I believe it to be a large 9, except that the ones aren't square and then blunt on the front. They're straight hardcore concaved, and that's not the way those dies are. So yeah, I gotta do my homework. Or odds are, if I don't find it, then it's just gonna auction the way, at the value of what it is, just the way it is. Somebody else, Q105 has different ones. Well, there's a site that oh, and I got my new cards in, you guys. How you like the green? I think the green, every color I get. Shout out CJ Coins and Crafts is my new favorite, and these things are freaking beautiful. I love that. My metal cards, awesome. Anyhow, the website is they're the guys that track and do all the Overtons. It's like the club, the old club, but it's the guys that do all that. They got the best website with. I've never seen a site that had more on cap bust. Like every single known Overton is and die pairing is on this website. 710, what it do? And good to see Silver Nitrate, and good to hear you're working coin late night. Did you see the Indian I was showing? Were you in here for that? Large straight-backed 9, easily recognized by the solid bold bar connecting the tail of the 9. It's concave, half circle, the impression. Solid bar, but the connecting the tail, because I know that like the more popular ones that are more known, Overton, it's not fully like the one like I'm describing. You have a little anomaly that's on the right part of the bottom of the curl of the 9, and then there's like one going ons inside the hole of the 9, the upper hole, and it's pretty distinctive, those. But you're saying solid too, so that, yeah, mine's solid, which is not like those common ones. It's the only one with the swooping ones. Oh yeah, nice. So I'm guessing it's that die at least. Yeah. If the swooping, that's the great word. I didn't describe it as well. I like that. Swooping ones is what I would call it. And maybe I can blow up the date right now and show it to you. Let's see if there's enough light right here, and then bear with me, folks. So I'm gonna have to hold it like that. Let me blow it up first, and then I'll try to hold it really still. Whoa. Oh. That's not too bad right there. Yeah, you see how hard the swoop is? And then I don't know if it's going to show the in hand. It was pretty easy with a loop, and like 8 power. Those are the ones, but not the 105. Well, inside the 9, if I was able to like get closer and right, oh, you can almost see it right there. See the half moon impression under the 9, like as if it was a clash. In hand, you could see it really well. Yeah, large 9. That's what I thought. And see, back then they hand punched those in singularly. That 1 got punched in, then the 8 got punched in. That's why the spacing on them are all so crazy and drastic different, you know? $1868, you gotta love that, right? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it a lot. Philippines, 1869, baby. It's a nice looking silver coin. Nice and old. I like old. You gotta get Lemonhead's sourpuss out of there. The thing's in the way. What are you doing, Lemonhead? Kick rocks. There we go. Hey, David. Oh, Alden. Hey, good night, Alden. Don't work too hard, man. And Greg King. Good to see you, Greg. If I was a coin, I'd do it. Hello, all. Have to say thank you to you all in the greatest community ever on YouTube. Right on. Most accepting and greatest YouTube family anyone could ask for. Hey, right on, DJ. Mr. Tim B. Pretty. You know what? And that never gets tired of hearing that, because I hear that a lot from a lot of folks, man. Sorry, Miss Chat. It was engrossed in Overton. Yeah, Overtons are wonderful. They're like cones, right? Cones are the large cent. Not a bad seated half dollar either. But I'm telling you, I really think this could be a proof. I just got to do some more homework. The devices on it and the lettering and the denticles are way too crisp. But I could be wrong. And then everything on this thing is look at that. Look at the fields on this thing. Look at the cheek. The diamonds, the 4 diamond, everything on this it's a great strike, dude. And then the A and the M and the lettering and the devices in America, they're really, really, like, I think it's a proof, dude. And the denticles are, they look just like the proofs, the pictures I've seen of proof Indians. The reverse, forget about it. It's got like blue pearlescent in it too. It just doesn't show with these cameras. The horizontal lines, there's not a mark on the shield, dude. Not even a mark. I've had some high grade, like Mint State 64s that were like toned, legit, and still they had some kind of marks on those horizontal lines in the shield. And this bad boy, let's see if we spin it this way. Nothing. Those things are wonderful. All those fine lines and details in the wreath. Oh yeah. In 1901, which is not like a better date for Indian cent, but that's the nicest one I ever had. Crazy, crazy beautiful. Hey, Kate Titus. Vintage Soul, what's going on, little mama? Thanks for coming in, girl. Yeah, Kate Titus, hello from Japan. Hello from America, brother. From California. Lemonhead, I'm 95% silver stacker. I come here in other numismatic channels for an education. Love seeing these old coins. Yeah, right on. Well, we do silver all the time, too. So, don't forget to check us out on Tuesday. You know, you might be able to get a good deal on a bunch of just 90% silver quarters I'm going to have this week. And everything's for sale, always. Those are all 90%ers, proofs. Just random in the raw, so you know how those are. Somebody broke them out. Bunch of gold-plated modern. Those are nice. So you gotta love it, and you gotta love a proof Ike dollar, right? Look at that proof. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I love it. Doing pretty well. Good. Don't forget to Hulk smash. Good looking out, K Titus. Appreciate you, brother. And then you guys ever see these? I always show off my other one. These are like heavy. And they did them in like gold, silver, and metal. This one is metal, even though it says silver. But I mean, like, this thing is like feels like a pound. And before I had able to do the research and find them, these came in like a set, and they did like all different denominations. You know, 3 center. I have the 2 cent one put away somewhere. And I like put it down on my desk, you know, like trinkets, all my trinkets and you know, all that. All my little goodies. So I think that's cool as hell. Cause that's the actual reverse design and obverse design. And these came, there's like a whole set. Hard to find the whole set complete. Pretty popular. And they didn't make a whole lot of those. So cool. Some bitchin' sample slabs. You don't know what a sample slab is? All the companies is PCGS. So you got 2005 Bison in there. And they give these out to dealers, usually at the shows. So these are really collectible. People collect all the different companies made them. They would collect these and they're called sample. They're actual sample slabs. So those are pretty cool, inexpensive, fun to collect. Another one. Pretty cool. Can you show the bells? Yeah, this is one of Joe Durbin's early bells. Right there. And you know where I got that bell? I won this from Oz. From Oz Art. I think most of you in here know Oz Art. And that's what Oz gave away on this one giveaway. I think it was for 800 subs or something. I forget. It's been a little while. But yeah. Joe Durbin, baby. Joe. My buddy Joe. Joe sent me that like years ago. And it opens up. He used to show this all the time in his early streams. And I used to crack up. And I had no idea. And he just sent this to me, and just like, how cool is that? I like, because I collect boxes, so I love boxes. So yeah, isn't that neat? Shout out Joe Durbin. Yeah, this one's silver. This one here isn't silver. I got that in an estate sale, like with a bunch of stuff I bought. So silver plated, and but it's a nice, you know, it's cool. It's an old bell. So I like those. And then you see that right there, the dragon. That is a real. It's about 400 to 500 year old incense burner from China. How cool is that? This thing is pretty neat. Those are all little, like, it's so petite. All those individual stones, little stones, and then the head comes off. And this is all the craftsmanship, you know, like hand pounded. Isn't that cool? Yeah, bells are bomb. My grandma collected bells. I haven't heard some of them. I think I have. I thought so. You ever had the incense burner appraised? No, but I know the prices. You can find them on eBay still. But this particular style, the way he stands and the things on him, right? I actually couldn't find one exactly like this, but there was a pair, and they were sitting, you know, like sitting, like a dog would sit, and it had the same colors of stones, and the style was similar. And I remember, like, you know, I got notes everywhere of what they sold for and auctioned for, and they're not as valuable like as you would think for something like 500 years old, because the Chinese kept hundreds like 100,000 craftsmen that sat every day, and all they did was make things like that, you know. So even like Ming China from like 1,000 years ago, depending on the dynasty, you could get a real Ming vase that's 2,000 years old for like $100, because there's that many of them out there still. But it doesn't mean that you got to do your homework, because you could have one that they didn't make a lot of them during that emperor, you know, and that one's worth 100 grand. Like, it's crazy. So it's like, you can't really tell unless you super know what you're doing. I just use books, you know. You gotta use the books and online, research your butt off. Dr. Lori is here on YouTube. Dr. Lori. I might have, but I'm bad with names. I'm super bad with names. 710 says, bid for the dragon. Make an offer, dude. This is what we do. Everything's for sale, brother. I mean, some things are gifts, but, you know, like that wasn't a gift. China or Okinawa, Japan? You know what? I'm pretty sure it's Chinese. I don't think it's Japan. Yeah, the stones in it, but those aren't turquoise. They're I don't think they're turquoise. It's been like 5 years since, because I had it for about 5 years. Because the like I inherited from my mom, from her mom, my grandma, and my great grandma, The clonase, you know what clonase is? A set of earrings and a little like the stick pin, and that stuff is really valuable too. And it's the same thing, like the real stones, and they use them. Like, I got that around here somewhere too. I could show you guys, because I did collectibles too for a long time. She's awesome. You could go on there and get it appraised. Right on. Tim B. Hey, good looking out, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And every penny goes to the cause, man. It gets reinvested. So I thank you super. I mean, like I never get over that. I'll never get over that. It tickled every time somebody. It just. Thank you very much, man. She got some spunk when people try to get free appraisals. Yeah, your time's worth money, man. Coin dealers are no different. People go into estate sales. I remember the man that I worked for in the shop used to charge like $75 an hour to go down to an estate, and then some dealers charge a lot more than that, like $250 an hour. So your time is worth money, you know. So collectible, giving appraisals, like it's no different. Their time is valuable. So I read that wrong. Nitrate. She does free ones though, twice a week. Oh, right on, Vince. So that, yeah, that is cool. But like in the $100 to $200 range is like off the top of my head, memory wise. And like personally, like I've done collectibles for a long time. I would give it that value for its age and what it is, and like you have to look at it like this. If you had to go out and replace that, how hard do you think that would be? How many do you think are out there? That one right there. Good luck. Good luck. Hit me on Instagram. Hey, I got Instagram too, K Titus. I could send you some things. Right on, brother. Mine is oh, you know what? My Instagram isn't Lemonhead Penny, I don't think. Or did I change it? It's on my phone. I don't go on it too often. I just put a TikTok because all these kids told me about TikTok because I'm not really like savvy. But let me go on my Instagram and see. I can't remember my name. Right, how would I even find my home? Maybe home. Here? No. There. Okay, it is. It's Lemonhead. K Titus. Lemonhead. All just capital L then lowercase / lowercase p in Penny, and that's my Instagram. So is there knowledge? Hey, two heads are always better than one. There's a lot of knowledge between just the people in the chat, man. If I know about it, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'll tell you I don't too. I'll never blow smoke up your butt. And you know, like my reputation is everything to me. So if I don't know, I'll tell you. If you're good at something, never do it for free. If you're great at something, never do it for cheap. I've never heard that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I like that. I love adages and old sayings. I'm like big fan of that stuff. And love philosophy. Like it's like I read a lot, and that's all I'm reading right now. Is Socrates and Aurelius. Is like, man, it's such a good book. These guys were geniuses then. And a lot of that stuff applies today too. TikTok is dangerous. Okay, you know what? I remember when it first came out, like the stuff in the news, and so I wrote it off. It's so huge now, and I've had so many people in the coin community like say, "Oh, I can't believe you're not on there, Lemonhead." And so now I was over visiting some folks like yesterday or the day before. And like the younger ones, you know, the 20-year-olds, they kind of made me feel like it's safe now. So I downloaded the app from the App Store. The App Store said it was safe, but yeah, I think anything is like even YouTube. There's you gotta be careful. You know, you still gotta look out and not be too lackadaisical. You know, I've been on there twice myself and got my Miller Spirit of Praise. Also, had her look in my late mother's jewelry box to find out where it came from. Right on. I got a rosary that my great grandmother gave her and my mom, and then I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother used it, and I would mend it with like thread and needle. It'd break all the time. She said she had a rosary in her hand every day that I can remember in my life. So my mom went to get it fixed one time at a jeweler, and it turns out it was made in the 1600s in Germany. It was sterling silver, and every single stone in it was a real red ruby. And the man told my mom, and my mom was like, "What?" And so when my mom passed, it was like it was in pieces, you know, like about 4 pieces, because just my grandmother wore that sucker down. And I finally, it took me like a month of research, and I found who made it, the name of the maker, like famous from the 1600s, and it was legit. I was like, crazy. I still got that sitting in a box somewhere. I'll be glad to get a new phone. There you go, right on. I felt naked without it. Yeah, they make it that way, huh? These phones, like you gotta have them. I'm not a big fan of cell phones. I'm really not. Yeah, isn't it, Vintage Soul? Pretty cool, huh? It's not a very good saying to me though. Okay, only because if you are good at what you do, that means that you will succeed in that. Being good at something doesn't mean that you'll succeed necessarily, though. Like that's happened to me in my life quite a bit of times. Like, you know, like I'm really good at a few things and didn't succeed at them because even if you're really good at something, like say it's in bit, and then you need the business part. Like I can build anything in construction that you can draw on a napkin on grand scale out of anything, steel, wood, my master carpenter. But the business side, I could never get it full blown going. You know, got really close a couple times, but I got no aspirations of doing it. Plus my body's shot out. And then I like the saying, if you can't wow them with brilliance, then baffle them with bullshit. It's a fun saying. That's what my mom did, so I grew up with that kind of stuff, books and antiques at home. Yeah, right on. My uncles also did it, but went into estate jewelry and became rich. Yeah, dude, estates, man. I go sometimes and it's like you gotta have a knot on you too, because I'm here in Southern California, man. So I get all the notifications for the estates. It took years to find it too. So for Beverly Hills movie stars, like they advertise them like that too. And some of the coolest stuff that there's, you know, only that in the world. You know, Emmys or you know, like the trophies that these people have. Like it's crazy, the stuff. All estate sales, man, insane. Hey, Wheatback Attack, what's going on, my man? Thanks for coming in here. Yeah, kill them with kindness. That's it, man. Practice makes perfect. Yep, there's no better teacher than experience. I'm a firm believer in that. And leading by example. I never sent a kid off to fail that worked for me without putting my bags on and showing him, telling him, and then doing it side by side with him. Because the more senses you involve, it was like doing standards when you were a child. You're writing it. You might, like, I remember my teacher made me say it every time I wrote it. You know, you have to do hundreds of them. It was like the more you involve your, you know, sight, your hearing, the doing, the physical doing, the more you're likely to retain it. So yeah, right on. All good advice. And the killing them with kindness, it's the one thing that worked for me all my life. I had customers that were really, you know, not that anything wrong, just that was their demeanor. You know, like just the like they smell poop look. You know, they're always on the, like, maybe they've been burned before, and you just, even though they're rude, you overwhelm them with kindness, and I never not ended a job being very close and, you know, with the people. I mean, when you work in people's homes, that's like the most intimate thing there is, really. But yeah, it works. It works. And sometimes, nah, you know, not 100. Nothing's 100%. It's not working right now where I'm at, but I'm still trying. Right on, right on, right on, Tim B. You see, we got the same sayings, man. Hmm. You have to. It's late night. Your kid should be in bed. And if you know, I'm not an advocate of smoking. I'm trying to quit, but I've been smoking for almost 30 years, so it's my last vice, and it's I'm not gonna stress over it, so I'm smoking still right now. How's Mini Wheat? Huh? The grandkid? And Silver Nitrate, man. So happy to see you, brother. I know you're working your butt dooski off, so it's like I appreciate you just coming in here and hanging out, man. Because I know you're probably super busy. One of my favorite movies is a cartoon named Meet the Robinsons. Yeah, I watch that with my girls every opportunity. Celebrate failures because that's the best way to learn, right? I think I remember that movie too. Dude, we had every movie. We always had to buy two. You know, like with VHS all the way. Dude, we made Disney rich. One to watch and use and one to keep in the cellophane. And then they stopped making VHS players. They probably got 10 grand worth of Disney movies in VHS that no one will ever watch. There's nothing watching on. Hey, Jordan Allenback, how are you, man? Thanks for coming in. Still at work. Well, don't get in trouble on my account. Please don't. Thank you, Tim B. Appreciate that. As long as you don't mind me smoking weed and chat, we're cool. Hey, brother, it's your life. You're grown. You can eat ice cream for dinner if you want, 710. You know that. Yeah, we we did that for the kids. You know, like that's it was all always for that. Like the collections, you know, the stuff through the years. And when I say we, I was married for like 23 years. Not now. Well, I'm married, but we're apart. Anyhow, then we collected. You know what else I had gotten her my daughter when she was little was collectible dolls, like really valuable, like the old porcelain dolls, and I mean like in the original boxes and like old ones. The Millennium Barbie, that thing was it's like a $1,000 Barbie, like stuff like that. So I had them all in a box at the last house that I had. I had them up in the garage in storage, and I went to get it down one day, opened up the box, and I remember in the stream, I showed some people in the stream because it freaked me out. The rats had eaten into the cardboard box, then they ate into each individual doll. I probably had 30 of them in there. And I swear, the only thing they ate off of the dolls, besides the porcelain head ones, of course, they ate the eyes in all the Barbies. And that was it. So you look at it, and I was like, okay, they're okay. And I was like, no, he got into the box. And then it was creepy because they only ate the eyes. And so my only theory I could come up with is whatever was in the paint, in the color for the eyes, because the eyes were always like blue or red or something like that. It must have been like something that they liked taste-wise. But it was the creepiest thing to see all these dolls looking back at you, and none of them had eyeballs. It blew me away. Creeped me out, man. And destroyed them all. Had to throw them away, which sucked. I had saved those for like 20 years for my little girl, and I was getting the box down to give them to her, and it sucked. Yeah, isn't that freaky? I get it. It's still kind of. I'll tell you, it was a government like experiment wrap, man. I had kept aluminum cans, right, like in a big plastic like hefty bag. I go to take them to the recycler one day. I'm standing in line. There's some old blood, like older man behind me, right? And when I go to pour them into the big 55-gallon drums, that's how they do it here. And then you take the drum up, they weigh it. All the aluminum was confetti. This rat had gotten into the bag and ate because of the residue, like in soda pop and beer, you know, like that's what they're going for. But it had ate the aluminum cans, where the cans were all gone except like the tops and bottoms, and it was confetti. I turned around to the old guy behind me, and the look on his face when he saw it. This dude's like 80 years old. I go, have you ever in your life seen anything like that? And he said, I've never seen anything like that. And I've never heard anybody to this day, like, what kind of crazy, insane rat eats aluminum? In that one I'll never forget. Lemonhead, so what's your fringe price on the cat bus have? What's my price? And is it more than double the friend price? Heck no, your price ain't double the friend. Your price is the same price as, I mean, like, I hate to say it, but everybody's price basically the same, because always my prices are cheap. And you said the capped or the, yeah, you said the capped. The 18, 19 cap. Now you're not duping me, you're not cherry picking me, are you? Did you just find out it's like, oh, it's that one? I would love to hear it. Alright. Give me 1 second, Nitrate. Successful slave. Alright, did you? Cool. And then it'll be on there and I'll click you, K Titus. Right on, man. Yeah, rats, I don't like rats either, mama. I knew a girl, she was the older sister of one of my friends growing up, you know, one of my best friends, Ronnie Klein. She had pet rats, you know, like carried them on her shoulders, you know, the whole time. And even those ones, you know, like they're like domesticated pets, and I couldn't really do it. I was just, I don't know, big sissy. I ain't never ran from nothing but the police, but don't really like rats. They carry disease and stuff. Alright, so truth is the cat bus really conservative grading, because you know me, I'm a conservative grader. It's a business choice. Very good, but really, I think it's a very good define. So you're talking like in the like the 100 to like 125 from very good to fine. So what's the silver nitrate discount? I think I would be okay with a buy it now of, let me see how much I can discount. How about 85? Is that crazy? It would be fun to find the variety. Yeah, man. You were one of my first guys that came back with the email like, hey, Lemonhead, I sent it off, and it came back even nicer than I thought with the 50 Denver. I think it was a 50 Denver, right? The nickel. And it had the full steps. That was awesome. I've had a lot of emails like that, man. So it's like the conservative grading just doesn't do me well. And I don't get returns. Occasionally I get those kind of emails, man, and it's just, that's what it's all about, brother. Lemon picking, maybe. Hey, it's part of it. I encourage it, dude. I've been cherry picked for a super valuable. We're talking like $1,000 coin, CJ coins with a flying eagle. It was like one of the big ones. Oh my God, no way I'm good at 125. Meet you in the middle at 1. I think that's fair. We can do that for sure. Vintage. He said light. If they smoke them if you got them, guys. I don't have one that's nice, and I've been wanting the pre-20s. Right on. Cool, Nitrate. See, it's like the cosmos are always like working, you know. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go on tonight, and then I thought, you know what, I need to get back into my old grind. So I'm glad I did, and then here's Silver Nitrate. So how awesome. I got 13. Are there any varieties on the 13? There's a variety on every year, even if it's not like, some are more popular than others. But yeah, there's almost a variety on every year, Philip. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'll put it down right now. And thank you. And you're very welcome. Thank you, brother. Wish I had a cherry tree to pick from. What's happening, Archie Timberwolf? How's my buddy? Good to see you, man. All you guys, I appreciate all you coming in tonight and hanging out. I'm panicking right now. Can you guys tell? Post-it. I need post-its. And right now I'm going, where are my post-its? Where are my post-its? I need to grab some. You guys, give me 1 second now. I'm gonna check one out right now. Between 50 and C is uptime Uni on the 13. There you go. I ain't been in here in a while in this spot. Dang it. Wow. You know when you move, you pack so much stuff up and then you forget boxes, what's in what. This one's like full of stuff that I had at the house on my old desk. You know, my trinkets and stuff that I like. And like a lot of photos and big flip. And my big flip visors. Dude, you just gave me goosebumps, big flip. What the heck? What's happening, my brother? Good to see you, man. Coin World UK, what's going on, dude? Watched the Steven Skull movie earlier, so I'm up late. Right on. Sex hardcore, not in a good way for real. If I miss anybody too, not in, yeah, heck yeah, vintage. I'll die with these things, big flip. And my big flip, I wore it out though, but I have it right here next to me. My my mouse pad. I've been using that thing for 2 years religiously, bro. All right, I found a pet thing postage. Man, there's some good stuff in here. Oh, wow. We were just talking about the flowing names, right? I found them. They're right here, too. I'm going to leave this open. That's a box I need to go through. Alright. Alright, what were we doing? We were making a note for the cat bus. Silver Nitrate. Alright, I got you, brother. I'll send you out after I get off, I'll invoice you, and you just whenever. Yeah, good to see you, Dale. Appreciate you, brother. Successful slave. If you're leaving, be well. Have a good evening, and thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. So, Vintage Soul, check these out. These were my great-grandmother's. And my mom. So my grandma handed them down to my mom. My mother said that these were her grandma's. And let's see, where will it show well? I got all this stuff on here. So I've seen a lot of them, the pin with the guitar, but I've never seen a matching set with the earrings. And I got all of them, the earrings and the guitar. And check these out. These are pretty cool. Look at that. These are made in Italy. They got those screw backs, the earrings, and every single one of those little stones. Hey man, Coin World, good looking out, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, sir. Those are natural stones, every single one of them. And they're so little, it's I can't believe how tedious. I'm always super impressed by like the miniature, and it's pretty valuable too. Like those are no, this is set in sterling. I think it's brass, copper or something. But I've seen them in sterling though. Yeah, mandolins, yeah. So these are like they almost a couple hundred years old. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I keep it in here. I got notes. I might be able to tell you everything right now because I had researched them a long time ago, and it's just something when my mom passed a couple years back. So these are Clones jewelry. They're micro mosaic. My great-great-grandma on my mom's side, Fossack side, yeah. So that's all I got written down in there. Probably should have I need to give them to my daughter. But I think I tried and she didn't want them. So like, you know, these young kids, they're not really into that stuff. So she just have to take them when I die, and she can do whatever she wants with them. I'm gonna leave these out. I like the miniature mosaics that are done like that. Yeah, it just is I'm just so impressed by the anything tedious, like small, man. It just blows me away. It really does. I think all that stuff's cool. Like the as mandolin guitars are new. Has to be mandolins. Guitar. Yeah, no, it's a miniature mandolin. The pin. What do you call it? There's another word for them besides just pin. Oh God. It's been a while. Rocky Mountain. What it do, nephew? What's happening, Rocky? And thanks again, Coin World, for the super chat, you guys. Both of you guys. Freaking awesome. You guys rock. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. We're gonna win this race. I got a new wireless mouse, and it ain't a red or blue laser. It's a IR, excuse me. And it's the best mouse I've ever had. Works on shag carpet even. Right on, RT Timberwolf. That's good to know. Yeah, I meant with the age of the instrument. Okay. Yeah, brooch. I think there's more than one, but yeah, brooch. That's one that would be like a correct. I just think of brooch, and my first mind is brooches are like circular, you know, like they're usually flowers or something. But it being a guitar doesn't matter, right? I think brooch is would be an accurate description. House of the Rising Sun, Muscle Shell. What's going on, Muscle Shell? Muscle Shell is a shell, people, by the way. You're more than welcome. No need. Hey, appreciate you, bro. My daughter is obsessed with the flea market. Dude, the flea market is fun. We call them swap meets here, but keeps spending a lot of her paycheck picking up old stuff. Just came home with the 3X Tupac t-shirt from way back in the day. Sweet. If it's not to wear, man, maybe tell it, like, get her a frame, Rocky. Put it, like, frame it like they do jerseys, you know? That'd be badass. I don't know why I got my filters really tight. Okay, hey, thank you, Mod. The shell. Boof. Boof. Bro, Vintage Soul weighs in and says, yep, brooch. Cool. See, there's power in numbers, man. Two heads are always better than one, you guys. And since we got a dozen people and more lurking, and we had a couple super chats, I don't know how long I'll be on, but don't let me forget, and we'll do a giveaway of something before I get off. So I'm just, for the folks that are in here, you hear me now. So all you have to do is be here to participate. So totally free. I have to say this for YouTube. Independent of YouTube, all donated by Lemonhead Penny. And in the description right now, because I always leave that in there, I encourage you to read it about the giveaways, because we follow all YouTube guidelines. But yeah, we'll do a giveaway for sure. And you should be getting yours, Vintage Soul, sweetheart. You should be getting yours. It went out with the Tuesday stuff. So your giveaway from the few weeks ago, you're like, nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I sent you like 2 emails. I was like, no, but you forgot your shipping. You're like, whatever. Light reflecting of the coins is freaking your camera out. Is it? And they're all different, like clad, silver. So the autofocus is, oh, it is. It's pulsating. My bad. Here, we put this ugly sourpuss. This will fix it. Get right, camera. There. That'll show it. Here, I'll put it on something. Let's set it on something pretty. Oh, dang it. Winner, chicken dinner. That's an 01. I think it's a proof. And look at how smooth the fields on the right side, because these cameras won't do it justice, and I can't get the lighting. But it's like a blue-pink pearlescent kind of on the right. But it's a full dark brown, like a beautiful chocolate brown. And the stripe and the devices are so sharp, the lettering and the denticles, man, that I'm thinking it might be proof. So I gotta check. And there's no bumps on the horizontal lines on the reverse, dude. I've had high grade raw. Alden Davis probably got the 3 of the best I've ever had. They were rainbow too. Anyhow, but the horizontal lines on the shield on the reverse, I mean, I've never seen one that didn't have a ding somewhere on there from just in the striking of them, or the handling back 100 years ago. And this one, there's nothing, dude. They're clean. Sent payment a bit extra. Hey, God bless you, Silver Nitrate. I need to head out another early morning, late night. Don't work too hard, my brother, and bless you and the family. I hope you're doing well and everybody's doing well. I hope the wife's doing good. And Little Nitrate. And always my pleasure, buddy. Have a good night. You guys, and if you guys don't have Silver Nitrate, you're living under a rock. So if you guys are new to each other, make sure you all are checking each other out, subbing and subscribing. Yeah, nice. Right on, brother. There's Alden still lurking. Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? At the G and the mail. I'm curious what the difference between a proof in 01 and a choice, just business strike would even be. Let's see here. So like right now as it sits, if it's a business strike, it's like an $80 Indian head cent. Now let me check the proof, because proof Indians have to be crazy, but not necessarily like value wise. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It's always you always get shocked sometimes. Okay, yeah. So if we call it like conservatively like a 62, because it's a big jump to 3. 4 is a lot of money. It's about $130. I'd say 150 if it was approved. So 80 to 150. So potentially it could be $70 difference if I was to let it go as and call it a business class, a business strike. Hey, Wolf Rivera, thanks for coming in, man. Well, yeah, it's regardless of the year, condition-wise, it's pretty. I mean, any cent in that condition is awesome. But yeah, it's not a semi-key date or anything. In that condition, I wish. Yeah, all the oh yeah, the diamonds are, there's not anywhere whatsoever above the ear, nowhere. All the fine details. The reverse is prettier than the aubers. I don't think my camera is gonna get the fine details, but they're there. And then it's got hue and color to it, man. Yeah, not even close, brother. Not even close, Alden. I know. Hey, I never down you for taking a shot. I've given you more deals than anybody, but I would be eating it at 60. I can't do that. I'd be shorting way too much. But just giving you an offer is respect, love and respect, brother. Kathy's Corner, how are you, Mama? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, and just how smooth, like how did it get away with not catching any kind of strike on the cheek and in the fields? Yeah, it's kind of showing it right there. And then it's got the blue pearlescent hue like on the right side of it. And at the bottom you can see how it's got some purple in it. That's what you want to see, man. And then the sharpness and crispness of the lettering, the device, especially in the of America. When I was looking at it with the loop, that's why I thought, damn, I wonder if this isn't a proof. But I'm not super savvy at the how to decipher the proofs. Oh, we got people that are more than one interested. All of us at 75. See, now we're like in the fair range. Tim weighs in with the 80 bin. Even Kathy's Corner, awesome. 81, 85. We got 86, 87. Philip even jumped in. Alden says 90. You guys are after my own heart. We're grown. We can do anything we want. I'll call it down. 99. Kathy's not messing around. And that's an old school capital holder, like real capital Indian cent. Those are hard to find now. So that's like a $10 holder right there. I love anything capital, you guys. All right, Tim B, I appreciate you, man. 95, and he said that's it. Philip put 100 on it. Yeah, I like the 100 he put. Alden said, you got me, he's out. Oh, wait. Wow, Tim B says $1.10. $1.01. We got 110 from Tim B from DJ Deep Vibes. 111. Kathy's Corner. I was going to take photos today, Alden. I'm telling you, if I send you the photos of this seated dollar, it's probably a $500 seated dollar, and I've already kind of negotiated, and we wheeled and dealed. I can get it for a pretty good price, man. So if it's take a look at your typeset, your beautiful typeset that I know it's beautiful. Think about it. Let me know if it's something you might be interested in, and I'll get you the photos. And 115 in Kathy's Corner, she's out. Appreciate you, Kathy. All the bidders, you guys. Thank you very much. So we'll call fair warning, and for the 115 bid. Okay, then I'll get back over there tomorrow, and I'll make sure I do that. He's got a couple. He's probably got like a $400 seated quarter too. That I can't believe how beautiful it is, and it's a CC, Alden. So it's like it's like one of the semi-key dates and CC and condition. Oh my God. I'll take a couple pics and I'll send them over to you for, tomorrow afternoon. All right, fair warning, going once, going twice, and it's late. Sold. Awesome, DJ Deep Vibes, Tim B. It's yours for $1.15, brother. How could I put a value on a kiss? That just popped up after I called it sold, because I probably would have gave it to you with the kiss, because I'm a sucker for a pretty lady. But I'm sorry, sweetheart. I got it. We got to keep it fair and always. Yeah, congrats. DJ Deep Vibes, I don't know if I have email for you, so right now I need you to send me email to the PayPal email, because that's my personal email. That way I can send you a PayPal invoice. And congrats, brother. And we got our new cards, so you're the first person to get one of the new color metal business cards. So you'll be the first one, because I only do 50 every batch. So only 50 people get and I keep like 5 for myself. So only 45 people actually get the cards. There's only a few people that have one of every color so far. All trying to. Hey, don't be trying to steal my kiss, man. Yeah, yeah. Just send an email to that, and then later on when I get off, I'll invoice, and then tomorrow, just when you get a chance tomorrow, take care of it. Hey, John Wolf, what's going on, brother? And all you guys that were Alden, John Wolf, the folks, you're all shipped on Wednesday. We made it to. I got it all out in the next day. So some of you should be getting your stuff tomorrow. And let me put a note down real quick that that's sold. Yeah, girl has to try. I ain't mad at you, mama. I am not. I do the same thing. All in two, all in. Hey, it's you gotta try. How would you know if you never tried, right? $1901 Indian. All right, got you, bro. Well, and I got to get down there tomorrow anyways, because those were like two of the main coins for the next auction we were going to have. So we'll have to pick something up. And I got my eye on a couple things, so that'll be cool. So we'll have to, now it's like, now what are we going to leave the camera on? We might have to leave it on the seated half. Or, I really like this 1868 Philippines. This thing's gorgeous. Anything from 1868 has to be cool. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Right on Kathy's Corner. The research part for me is, I love history, and I really enjoy it. But don't get me wrong, you probably know too, everybody knows, like it gets difficult at times, and it could be like, you know, make you pull your hair out, you can tell. But I enjoy the research part as much as anything. I really do. And how's John Wolf? How you been, John? Mac Daddy Bezos. National Treasure is enough research for me. Right on. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. I think that's a new name. It's a dope name too, Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy. Good night again, Alden. Appreciate you, brother. Right on, Wolf. I don't research on coins. I am doing research on fun ways to have more fun for my channel. There you go. Right on. Well, I know everybody I've ever met that met you absolutely adores you. And I think you're the bee's knees. But it's one of those things where, like, trying to make it fresh again, it's part of this, like being a content maker. So like I beta tested so many things through the last like 3 or 4 years, and it's hard at times coming up with, you know, keeping it fresh. It's tough, but just having a core group of folks, you know, like the ones everybody's got a small group of the loyal, you know, like the ones that started with you, that stick with you they're there all the time. Like having that is the best. So some advice would be ask your people, especially your faithful, and ask them to weigh in. You know, always tell everybody if there's any ideas or something you folks would like to see, don't not tell me, because I'm down to try, you know, like anything for the people that keep me going on here. So, yeah, try putting out the word to like your faithful, and see what you get back, the feedback you get. This is a $50 flip, so that gives you like, because I know the camera, it could be the size of a dime. You never know. I'm so way out in space, no one is around me. I think everybody. It doesn't sound like a bad place to be sometimes. Everybody's probably envious. I want to be in space with you. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going. Can I hop a ride? I love this restrike, man. And it's a big old honking piece of silver. I wish the camera would show better, because on the rim, it's got, on the rim, it just doesn't have lettering. Hey, right on, DJ. I appreciate you, man. It has design elements. It has like pieces of like leaves, like on a wreath, you know, and then like really like exquisite. I mean, look at the reverse design. I love foreign coin because it's so ornate, you know. And the edge lettering is no different. I just don't. Oh yeah, picking up a little bit. So it's like this. They didn't spare any detail. I dig that. And uncirculated. Look at how beautiful that is. Even though it's a older restrike of a 1700s coin, you know, this is an old coin. And restrikes are equally valuable. Now, wrong choice of word. I wouldn't say equally valuable, of course, but more valuable than maybe somebody would think. Like if you heard like a modern coin or a restrike. And then some of them, they just restruck over planchards that were already struck with like date changes. You'll find Indian cents like that. Super valuable. Very valuable. So much to learn, man. So much stuff. Awesome. Hey, you guys rock, man. I'm glad it came on. 18 likes. You guys are the bomb, man. Thank you so much. What else we got? Anything groovy? Yeah. Are you still in here? Where you at? Hold on, I'm scrolling up. Because I know that you're newer to the to our channel, but where are you at? Where are you at? Takes me a couple weeks to get your guys' all name like etched in my brain. Jordan Allenbach. I think that you send me a payment today on something that we had said for the 4th, right? And I got yours, Wolf Rivera. I'll be shipping you tomorrow. Yeah, I think it was Allenbach. And it was for one of the Franklin halves, right? Because I don't want to show Franklin half. Are you here still? Possibly, I wonder. Because I'm pretty sure it was the 50. I think it was the 55. The Unc Franklin with the album toning. So I'll make sure that I put that aside. And it'll ship tomorrow too. Now I take it back. One of you guys said to hold it for the shipping. I got it all in my notes. I just wanted to keep showing coin for you guys. Nice 56 Unc with toning too. Hey, well, rest well, brother. I appreciate the purchase. And you'll be shipped out tomorrow also. And just in case, the shipping is $4, and that because I do the with tracking number. So you'll get tracking number will come to you in email, and you'll be able to track your coin all the way till it gets to you. And thank you, appreciate you. Be well. If anybody needs the 1883 with cents, which is like a semi-key date for your victory nickels, for your V nickels, I got both varieties. I got the with and without cent first year 1883. This one is in really great condition. It's even got like 3 or 4 letters of Liberty that you can make out. You can see how good the rim is, and you can still see all the denticles. So those are cool. If anybody's doing their V nickels, starting their V nickel collection, like a $10 nickel with the no cents, like a $23 nickel with the with cents variety. Mid-year, the no cent was being dipped in gold. They call it the racketeer nickel. If you ever hear that, that's what it is. Guys were buying something and then paying with it because it looked like they had a gold coin similar in size. They would get the change as if it was gold, so they were counterfeiting. So the government had to, midway, the mint, they included the word cents on the bottom because it wasn't there, and that fixed it. But before they did that, there was like a famous guy in New York that passed so many of them by himself. It's like a whole story about him. I wish I could remember his name off the top, but if you Google, you'll find the story. Pretty cool, like fun stuff, neat stuff about coin. Yeah, good night, brother. So those are groovy coins. We got a nice 1987 Prestige set. I like the Prestige sets. All original. It's just one way the mint would fancy everything up, you know. These are made to look like they're books, like a real book, you know, with binding. You got your COA. Oh, your COA. But these See how it's made to look like a book? And it's got silver tips. It's like in suede. So the prestige sets, what they were, was your regular proof set for the year, but it also would give you the commemorative, the silver commemorative for the year. So this one's the We the People. So that's like the size of a silver dollar, 90% silver. And then I like these because you can see the reverse. So beautiful proofs. And then instead of having to go out and purchase, because you could get the commemorative singular, and of course you get the proof sets and the proof set. So they did this every year for like 20 years. The run for prestige sets is what they call them. And like the key date, I forget what year the key date was. It's like a $400 one. These ones aren't too bad. I haven't priced them yet, but like I want from memory, it's like a $50-$60 set, like a $35 commemorative proof set for 87. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, we got a couple years. We got the 87, and I got the 86. So that's cool. And then this gets shipped. So I'm gonna put this with you two. What the heck? Let's take a look at the 86 too. Comes in a dark blue box. They did it a different color like every year. Oh yeah, this is the Liberty, Statue of Liberty commemorative. Beautiful. COA. Then all the who made it, what it's made out of, etc. So you got the 90% silver, 26.7 gram for the commemorative. Hey, you got it, Philip. Thank you for the modding. Appreciate you, brother. And then this one even, I didn't know that. This one even has the $50 commemorative. The regular proof set is your regular issue penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half. Then it's got the commemorative $50, and then it has the big commemorative, like silver dollar size. Man, because I know these come, you can get these singular too, just like the commemorative. That's pretty cool. I must not have had this year in Prestige before. I thought I've seen them all, but I stand corrected. Look at those coins, man. We can make proof coins, baby. Even that commemorative half. Ellis Island. That is great. Isn't it? That's a wonderful set, man. I wonder if the half is... Oh, all I gotta do is look at the COA. I was gonna say, I wonder if the half is silver or clad. Liberty $50. No, it's copper nickel clad. Still, that thing's gorgeous. Deep cameo. I like it. I like it a lot. And then the original boxes, so like, you know, if they have this single little piece of cardboard, then whoever had this prior, you know, because of course it came from somebody's collection, they sold it. Everything's in there the way it came from the mint, because that was put in there to protect the cartons, you know, like the packaging and all that. Cool. Those should do good. Yeah, thank you, Debbie. And then what else do we got? Oh, I got to start flipping these quarters. That'll be my work. And then I got to, when I get off, I need to figure out which half. I can't remember which year it was, but one of them is sold. So we got to make sure we send the correct one. And then you got to love a Susan B. Anthony set. And I love the way they fancy stuff. This is from Littleton, put this one together, but they really did a good job. I like the card it's in. And then it's got this great insert that tells you all the about the uncirculated. So you got 2 years, 79.80, and you got the Denver, the Philly, and the San Francisco. So in both years. And I know that the 79S is like twice valuable than these in Mint State 63, which is like choice to BU, which is what these are. These never seen daylight. They're uncirculated, and I think it's driven by mintage. It's like one of the. It's not the lowest year. I think 81s have the lowest, but this is the next lowest out of all the years, and for all the mints. So like, I think Redbook calls this one out at $10 and these at $5. And then, I mean, this is $6 just in face value. I'm probably going to start these at $10 in the auction, or I'd probably sell them for like $12. Because I got these for a good price, so I'll be able to turn over every time I can get something for a great value. I try to keep, I put just a fair markup on it when I open it. And I got 2 of them. Sweet. Score. But right now, I'm going to put these in 2x2 windowed holders, stapled flips. These are silver. So you got your regular, but these are actually 90% silver. Look at the reading. You got to love silver quarters, state quarters. Proof. Beautiful. Even a 94 silver, 90% silver. And a 76, 90% silver. So this had to have came in the 3 coin, where it had the Ike dollar, the half, and the Washington quarter, because that's the only way you could get that. So somebody had broke that out of the set. So when they break these out of the sets, it's great to get them in the raw, because it's hard to get one when you need one when you're doing your Dansco, when you're trying to complete a set. So it saves you from having to buy and double up and have extra coin that like you might not have needed. So instead of like busting them out from the sets just because you wanted the quarter, that's why it's I try to get this stuff in the raw. Raw coin is, most dealers doing raw coins still. And who doesn't like a complete set of war nickels, silver war nickels? You gotta love that. You just got to. Still sealed. Pretty cool. I dig it. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, we're down to 5. We're down to 4. I think it's getting late, huh? 2:30, and I'm West Coast. Most of you are in a different time zone. I think maybe should I wait a few minutes? We do a giveaway, because I told you guys we're going to do a giveaway, and we had like a dozen people half an hour ago. We should probably do the giveaway before we lose more folks to the Sandman, where the die's hard. Which dies for what? I'm not sure. I know it's probably what I was just talking about, but I can't. Don't get old. Brain fart. The die's hard. The die's hard. You're gonna have to put in like, I don't know the context of the question. All dies are out of hard, like the metal that they pick, and they're tempered. They temper the dies too. Tempering is like a heating, cooling process that makes like steels more hard. But if you get too hard, then they get brittle. But yeah, but just dies in general, they're made out of like very high grade steels. So when it's striking nickel or copper or bronze, brass, they're stronger than the metals that they're striking, but they wear out. So there's averages on the dies where like it's known, like striking quarters and half dollars that are clad, like just don't hold me to the number, but for example, you might get 300,000 modern state quarters out of one set of dies. Like there's a number. They have averages like that. Copper, of course, is softer, so they'll get over 1 million pennies out of one set of dies. So that could tell you do the math on, they made 1 billion of them in like 1970. So 1 million, that means that you could average, man, they went through that many sets of dies, because it's quite a bit. Sandman is a pansy. Greg King, I am here for the long haul, just doing some work while lurking. Dude, I call it lurking and working. I want to make bumper stickers, Greg. Man after my own heart. I appreciate you guys. You too, Rocky, man. No, we are the diehards. My bad. That's why I asked. I knew I would have missed it. Last and stay awake. You are. And the less people, the better odds for you guys on winning right now, right? So, I'll tell you what, because these are really gold plated. You know what? I should check before I open my mouth. If it's a complete set, I don't want to break it up. These might all be 2,000. No, they're mixed match. So we're gonna give away, and I'm gonna close my eyes and grab one at random because I haven't processed them. So I don't. Some years are more valuable. So right now, you guys are going for a gold plated. I think that's 2002. Yeah, 2002 Ohio state quarter, and a Denver minted, and it looks pretty beautiful. All right, you guys, one guess each, and I'm gonna put this in a plastic flip really quick, so I'm not handling it too much. There we go. Cool. And we'll do one of the new green, the second one. You guys get one of the new metal business cards. Shout out CJ Coins and Crafts. Alright, so here's our giveaway right now on the fly. And wait till you see in the chat the word go from me, Lemonhead Penny. So when you see me, Lemonhead Penny, whatever it is that I'm looking for, you guys will know when I put that in the chat. Example, range for a number, a state, a color, whatever we put. All right. And I need to write this down real quick. I'm gonna write down a card giveaway, because I always send this with the written ahead of time. What's the date? We got September 3rd. 2021 giveaway. Alright, let's see, what are we going to do? He said, ooh, fancy pants. Let's do... Yeah, we only got 5. We'll do a number range. I was going to say state, but sometimes it takes a long time. Crazy. Alright, there we go. Alright, the range is going to be that through this. And I'm going to write down My answer. Alright, so as they come in order on my screen takes precedent. If we have 2 people to pick the correct answer, it's going to be the first one on my chat. I suggest that you guys make sure you're on live chat. Right now, I'll give you about 20 seconds to refresh and then reselect live chat. That way, it'll put you connection-wise the best in real time that your connection will allow you to me. Alright, because we have an excellent connection always. Alright. And I got the number written down. We'll give you guys 10 more seconds. Remember, one guess, everybody. Closest to it, too. And in order that they come. Alright? And not with the going over. If somebody goes over and it's closer than everybody else, it's whoever's closest, alright? Alright, good luck all you guys. And thank you again for coming and hanging out with us. Get ready. We're looking for a number between 50 and 80. Alright, alright, alright. Silver Topaz, what's going on, man? Big George, good to see you, Silver Topaz. Found it buried. Alright, that's 6. It says we got 8, so not everybody always plays. So I'm gonna put stop. So you gotta have your guess in prior. And we'll count off 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we got all our guesses. Alright, so let's see here. What's up, George? Good looking out, dude. Alright, so here's all our guesses and our benchmark, our start and our stop. And here's my paper. And I wrote down 77. And we don't have a hit exactly, but we got 75 from Debbie. 62, 63, 69, 3 69s. Where everybody's brains at tonight right there, huh? So Debbie, Silver Trap, only 2 away, mama. Congrats, you won. So Miss Debbie Silver Trap, I need you to send an email to right there, tdacmartin1@gmail. And just put your shipping info, and then tomorrow I'll get this out. So that goes in the envelope. You got the card, you got the gold-plated quarter, and just for hanging out with us tonight. Sweet. Thank you, and you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Debbie for the win. Buzzer beater. And George. Thank you, George. Have you been lurking long, George? Or am I going to get to be able to torture you right now? A little. You got any of these restrikes from the 1700 Spanish big old silver honking coins? Your brain is usually down here in the gut. Hey, you saw me smiling. Hey, I'm always happy to see you when I see you, Silver Topaz. Always my pleasure, man. Yeah, pretty dynamite, dude, and uncirculated, bro. So these are pretty nice. Not crazy, like value-wise, but like the size of a Morgan dollar. And then the edge lettering on these and on the devices on the rim, because it's all rim struck, it's got like designs too, like leaves and stuff. It's like one of the most gorgeous coins I love foreign. I don't know if it's going to show any of the edge lettering. The lighting in here, I didn't, I wouldn't set up. I didn't know I was going to stream. You can kind of see, well, you can tell though that it's struck on all three sides. People forget coins got three sides. Bad arse. Or if you need a seated half, you got a nice seated half. 75. Because you just missed the cap bust. Somebody beat you to it. But you like old silver, you were saying, right, in the email, I think. How about 1868? Philippines, Spanish. Silver, big old silver, half-dollar size. Miss Southern Belle. What's up, Mama? How are you? Pretty good looking, huh, George? That's a badass coin, dude. I had to get that one today. Thanks for coming in. The boa, a one in your auction is crazy amazing. Yeah, right on. Balboa. The Balboas are anything Panama and Balboa, brother. Get it if you can, because they're super collectible. They're always popular, and they're valuable. There's ones that are more than others, but on a whole, it's one of the it's like one of the earlier things I learned as far as like foreign, and I've never seen any of them in like the great condition. They're not like worth a lot of money. I love Balboas. You know what? I gotta give credit where credit's due. You know who turned me on to Balboas? Damn it. I'm so bad with names. But his name is Charlie. Silver Topaz. What's Charlie? He always does the toilet paper that he gives away. He's funny as hell. Because he doesn't stream as much as he used to. But he used to stream a lot. And he used to be the professional like TV voice guy, like on the radio for reals. What's his channel name? He's the one that got me into Balboas. Because he asked me to go get one for him. And that's when I started learning about him. And I can't. Riser. Yeah, Charlie Riser. That's right. Thank you, John Wolf. Yeah. You gotta love those. Was the first one Catherine, the Great Empress of Russia. The restrike. Teresa. M. Teresa. Handsome lady. Avengers that light up. Mama, you've been putting in work, girl. Miss Southern Belle does the greatest videos, and like it never ceased to amaze me the topics. Like there's not like the one you did on with the candies the other day. That was awesome. Oh no problem, Silver Topaz. I know you know your coin. This one I still got to do some research on. Like I haven't been able to label it yet because I'm not super versed. I just know that like it looked it up in the big rule book at the shop when I was over there where my guy is, right? And but there was so much going on and people coming in that like I got so sidetracked that I just pulled the trigger. I just got it because I don't see them there all the time in that condition. So I knew I should probably grab it. So I mean, just the huge uncirculated, it being silver. I'm guessing without finishing the processing it, it'll probably be starting like at $40, 40 or 45 bucks. I just wanted to show George the mint state 63.4. It might be a proof, and I'm not even sure, but we already sold it. So if it turns out to be a proof, somebody made about $80 more. This thing is gorgeous, and it's got like blue, pink, and it's pearlescent. It's just my camera's not going to show it. Look how smooth the fields in the cheek, everything. The diamonds are like crisp. Everything above the ear, and the horizontal shield, George. The horizontal lines in that shield, there ain't a strike on them. That scuff is on the capital, and all the fine detail in the reef. This thing is amazing condition. Amazing condition. Gorgeous coin. And I love the old capital holders, especially when they're called out. You know, it doesn't say $50. It says Indian cent. Like that's a $10 holder right there. Those are getting hard to find. So pretty bad ours. Pretty bad ours. They make cool coin rings. Cinco Centenario Medio Balboa coin ring for Mad Stacker. Oh, dude, that sounds sick. I think I have a pic on Instagram. Hey, I got Instagram, Rocky. And I don't use it a lot, but tonight somebody had asked, and I put it, it's Lemonhead Penny, but it's /Penny. Lemonhead /Penny. And it's just capital L, and everything's lowercase, and the penny, the P in penny is lowercase. Hit me up, dude, on my Instagram. Austria, that's sexy. Yeah. Next time I fire up the forge, I'll send you a bronze piece I poured. Hey, you know how? Then you know, I got a bunch of bronze shot left. So when you do that, I'm gonna send you this. And I think I got some more somewhere else too, because when I was doing the bars, John, I did the brass ones, dude. It was way harder than silver because it turns back, and then the stamping that stuff was a pain. Freaking hard to stamp that stuff. But when you polish it up, like just looks just like gold, man. That stuff beautiful. Hey, Silver Topaz, good to see you, my brother. Be well, and I hope I see you again soon. And John Whoop, thank you, sir. That would be bitching, man. I'd be proud to have it. Yeah, you got it, George. I'm about to get off. We did our giveaway. It's almost 3 in the morning here. Grave it, baby. I still ain't got nothing for Rocky Mountain Bear, bro. I know you got so much stuff you're working on, so that's why I don't ask. So you gotta let me know when you get some time where you can, something small, brother. I would love anything from Rocky Mountain Bear. Dude, I'm like your biggest fan, man. Maybe you don't know. I just think you're the most talented dude on here. I really do. John Pierce, what's going on? Don't sell everything on me. Hey, you messed up today. That bag's still there. I didn't go through it, George, because it's not something that you do at that, like you're like, I explained the why. So I can't do that with my guy, because I know I'm stealing it from him, and I always, but I think I saw some 1800 dimes in it. I'm pretty sure. There's always some old stuff and all that when I get you that stuff, but I know what's going on. So if I can get it and hold on to it, maybe like some pieces in auction and then hold some for you, I'll try, brother. I'll try. It just, you know how it is, brother. The scratch, it's tough. It's a tough ball game. But I love you, so Buy a guy a steak. Yeah, tomorrow. And I tried calling you, George. My phone, I thought I had free long distance everything. I gotta pay my bill tomorrow. Maybe that'll do it. But it's not turned off. It wouldn't let me call Canada. So I don't know what the heck, man. I got racist. My phone is racist. I think I texted you though. Let me know tomorrow if the text went through, because then I could always text. Yeah, no, we couldn't either, John. You just missed the giveaway too, man. Like by 5 minutes, brother. Appreciate you, Found It Buried. I was out all night too. I just got home when you got off, brother, or else I would have been there. All right, I'm gonna have one more with you guys. Ah, this is horrible. And then I'm gonna have to get off. Yeah, but let me know what I would never ask for something for free. It probably came off like that. Anything, dude. Like the stuff you pour is wonderful. Like you're a talented dude, and I'm just a fan. So, but I want to pay you for whatever you send. You know what I'm saying? And John Wolf too. John Wolf pours some badass stuff too, dude. All you guys, everybody, this whole community. What is it about coin collectors or coin, the overlap? Like, all you guys are pretty intelligent and pretty talented bunch, you know? And you see it all over. I don't know, there might be something to it. I think there is. And I think we're all crazy. Like batshit crazy. Yeah, right on, Rocky. I want to make sure you'd be surprised sometimes. People just like, you know, kind of like really matter of fact. Right on. All love and respect, brother. Dang, I'm gonna miss these things. Right on. So meanwhile, anybody got any questions or want to share something or a link, or you know, like, feel free. And we're all adults and it's open topic. It doesn't have to necessarily be coin or... Yeah, shit crazy. Like one crazy. Like a $3 bill. It's like one of my sayings. Good morning. What's up, America? What's happening with you, brother? Huh, are you 3 hours? You are that far east, huh? We're 2:55. So you're probably 6 o'clock in the morning. Just getting up. Get your coffee yet? And I might as well, I just run it by you guys. Be the first. I got a new idea that I'm going to mention in the next streams, you know, auction on Tuesday. Red Bull, there you go. Dude, I love Rock Stars. The sugar-free Rock Stars, they got all the new flavors. I'm like a Rock Star guy. I like Red Bull's good too, though. I'm starting my 6-year-old grandson collecting pennies. That's where you start them. My opinion is that's the best place to start the kids is in the Wheaties. Where can I get memorial pennies for him to go through? I got lots of rolls, but just like if you like where you're at, if you want to go, of course try the bank. You don't always get just new rolls in a box, but the odds of catching a year, it depends on the box. Some of the boxes have holes and you can see the tail end coins, and you'll know if it's a solid year 2021. But a lot of times you'll get rolls that are mixed, and because they're re-rolled, and that would be a good place to start them. And it's only it's $25 a face. You know, you're not losing any money, but that's the increment that size case comes in from your bank. And typically they stack the penny more than anything. Quarter, penny, nickel, dime. But like halves, you usually got to order. You're working. You're back on the road, Kansas City, heading to Miami. Well, be careful out there, man. I don't know how the weather's. I don't watch the news, but I know it's been crazy. So be safe, America. I figure Memorial will be easier to get than Wheaties. Well, coin dealers, like I could get you Wheaties in a box by the roll. And Memorial, like I have a lot of Memorial rolls that are like from the 60s on, all the 70s, most of the mints, and a lot and tons of them that haven't been searched for error variety. But if he's just starting out his, that's cool, man. How old you say? 6? Dang it. You know what, Debbie? When you send the email because you won the giveaway, I'm gonna donate to get them started. We're gonna send you something for your grandkid. All right, I'm gonna send you a couple proofs. I had really picked this up for the 1909 BDB, but it's got some other ones. It's got some steel cents in it, and these are proof. And those are kind of valuable. Those are good. Those are hard to find. And I'll throw some of these in there for him. So does he have an album yet, or her? I'm saying him, and I don't even know. Because I probably got an album around here, a new one that, like a pressing, like this album, but Whitman, that we can donate and give you to give him or her. You know what? Something like, like this. These are great for a starter. And that's all Memorial. 75, 2013. And then they have like 2013 and on, etc. Okay, it is a he, and he will be thrilled. Yeah, I bought him a book 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I need to pick up 4. Now the different makers, like this is a Harris company. Then you have all like Whitman. A number 4 might be a different set of years depending on the maker, the brand. So if you could tell me like from what year the number 4 covers, then I might have it. If I have it, I'll send it. Because I know number 2, 3, 4. 4 is probably like the modern, like the last one, I'm assuming. Oh, did she? You're right. Hey, you don't miss a beat, brother. You're smart. I knew you were a smart cookie. Then they're probably Whitman then if they're blue. Let's see. I know I probably got one sitting here. No, those aren't Whitman. I do have a bunch. I'll dig through them. I totally missed the grandson part. My bad. And I'm always try to, like, this is the way I would do it though, the context. I don't like the pressure of, and I know it might be like some people think it's taboo, but the encouraging, all the, like, oh, the doing this for, like, trying to get new kids as collectors. From my point of view, it's not my job, not, but we need new collectors for coin collecting for it to go on, of course. I just always feel awkward, but when this context pops up, I always take opportunity. I try to always donate when it is in this context. But it's because the adult and the child thing. It's really the parents' job to, like, try to encourage whatever hobby for their children. So I try not to, like, I just think it's a weird, like, line, I don't want to, but a lot of the channels here do that. And if I'm asked, I usually always donate, but I don't myself do it, But I've donated quite a bit on, without, I'm not doing it for the publicity at all, ever. The coin shop told me it starts with the Wheaties and goes into, yeah, so you got Wheaties all the way up to Memorial design, which is 1958 was the last year for the wheat cent back design. Then you have the Memorial up to the Shield cent, which was 2010. So 2010 from 1958, and that's where they redesigned, and I'm not a fan of the Shield cent. That's what we have now in our change. But, I mean, it's classic, but I love the Memorial. I think the Memorial is, like, out of the three, even more than the wheat. It's just the wheat cents are the older ones, so, they're more popular and more valuable. Hoosier Hillbilly, what's going on, dude? Hoosier, do me a favor, because I was giving him credit and I couldn't remember the channel name, but Charlie Reiser, what's his channel? Because it's been a while. He used to be Always Beyond, but I haven't seen him do too much. And I was trying to give him credit because that's where I got turned on to the Balboas. And I wanted to give Charlie his props. But the channel name, dude, like, I'm brain farting right now. And Hoosier, I know Hoosier's a big fan of the Panama Balboas too. And good to see you, my brother. Old Buffalo Nickels seem to grab kids. Yeah, Buffalo Nickels too. We got a lot of low-grade Buffalo Nickels, so let me know when you get them into the nickels. And I probably have old Buffalo folders that are used, but they're still in good shape. That's why I get that stuff, because I get them for free, and I give them to anybody. Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium. There you go. Thank you, Hoosier. It's grandma and grandson quality time. That's so awesome. Searching with them. My opinion, the kids having coin collecting as a hobby, right? Because thousands of hobbies these kids have, and multiple at the same time. I think it's like the most greatest hobby you can give a kid, because the teaching them the responsibility with money, because money is it's something they'll deal with all their life. So all the people I've ever met that were coin collector children, and sometimes they stop and they pick it back up, but because I never, as a youngster, even as an adult, I never respected money, and now I do, and a lot of it had to do with me coming across late in life the coin collecting. But we were poor when I was a kid, so we never had money. So when I started making money as an adult, I was never good with my money. Never good. Thank God I was able to make pretty good money, like in my 20s to 30s. But I never, because I never thought it would end. I was, construction. I go out and make whatever I wanted. You never think it'll end, or you have downtime, and that feast or famine, right? Yeah, Balboas. Me too. Yeah, so awesome. That's cool. Told when we finished 90%, we'd move to nickels and go forward. Yeah, that's the progression. That's pretty typical. You start with pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and then because it's hard to complete sets. Every denomination is going to have the key dates and semi-key dates, and they're going to be the harder to get coin, or even in low grade, more valuable. So
but the feeling of accomplishment for any age, I don't care who you are, coin collecting, when you finish a book or an album, that's like the most satisfying like feeling. And then it's you couldn't spend 10 lifetimes learning everything coin has to give. So it's like that was one of the big appealing things for me. I love it. I learned something and come across something I had no idea in coin, and I do this 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for a living, and it's like you can never learn it all. So I like that. The fact, like I'll never run out of that feeling I get when I do get to do all these different things. Like it's just awesome. It's a great hobby. Great hobby. Tough business, great hobby. At least my daughter likes the buffalo nickels and the effing pandas. Pandas are cool to collect though, dude. She's smart, brother, because those things don't lose their value. You know they only make 60,000 every year, pandas, dude. That's the mintage. So those things start out low number, they stay low number, and they're valuable, and they're only going to be worth more as they go, brother. So make sure like you teach her well on like the handling and the keeping of the coin over time, so that they stay in the same condition. Because that's when with younger ones, that's typically the hard thing. The greasy fingers and like make them wash their hands before. If you can get them gloves, get them gloves. But like it's just, it really is a big part of coin collecting is being proficient in how to take care of your coin and keep it and store it. Even for the adults, it's one of the like not talked about very much, but equally important like attributes, like things that you need to be knowing about. John, here, let me give you a hammer and you put your link in for everything. Hold on a second. I'll make you a moderator, Mr. Wolf. There you go. Cool. But that's what birthdays and Christmas gifts were programmed for, huh? It was hard to find. That's right. Man, my mother, God rest her soul. That's what all grandparents, man. You get to play with them and then send them home when you're done with them, right? And you get to spoil the crap out of them. I'm going to try to get a poker. Yeah, dude. Man, I'm dying to play, brother. Tomorrow's Sunday. Right on. Yeah, I appreciate it, Hoosier. There you go, Debbie. Hey, have a good day and don't work too hard, brother. Amen. Right on. Rocky Mountain. I don't think I ever knew that you had a daughter. I think that's the first time. I'm curious. How old's your little girl? If you don't mind me asking. Effing pandas. It's so funny. Yeah, and I can vouch for John Wolf. Everybody in here really, but John's been like one of my oldest supporters, and so I could just tell you right now, John Wolf is a straight shooter, and he's a good dude. He's a good dude. I'd highly suggest John Wolf. Anybody to sub. And he's a handsome devil. Also, I'm just saying. Lucky. Don't get old, people. It all goes south. Your hair falls out. Well, not everybody. Oh. Oh, 16. 16 was like the start with me and my little girl. Like high school, ninth grade, and dad wasn't cool no more, man. So if you guys are doing stuff together still, you're blessed, brother. But just having a daughter, I miss my little girl so much, man. I miss my son, my daughter, I miss my family bad. And like today and yesterday, for some reason, it just was extra hard. But I just love them, pray for them. My kids are grown. So yeah, love her and enjoy her, and make sure you tell her every day, brother. I'm sure you do. Started when I was up visiting him. He asked what I was doing. I told him I was ordering silver. He asked if he could order some. Just want to do what I wanted to do, everything my grandma did. He filled my basket on Atmex with about 700 worth of silver. Right on. So you are spoiled. You're a good grandma. How cool. And the kids got good taste. You like the what you were looking at. Of course, remove them later when placing my order. I told him he had to start with pennies. Smart. Just been me and her since she was 3 months. Dude, right on. She's too cool for dad now, except for when she needs a car. Yeah. Hey, good man, Charlie Brown. Single dad, that's rough. God, I can only imagine, man. My wife carried the load. You know, I did what I could do. You know, there's no like book that tells you how to be a dad. So I just did what I was good at. I just worked 7 days a week, but like, God bless my wife. She did an awesome job. But yeah, how hard. Good man. What the heck was that? Okay, cool. The Gmail says it's. I got your mail. I'll open it up when I get off here. Miss Debbie. Yeah, too cool. She's too cool for dad. I remember, man. I think all dads and daughters, like high school. This high school, everything changed because my little girl was my road dog. She was by my hip since she was like 2 years old. She helped me trim the avocado tree. I'm up in a tree. I tell this story all the time. And she was still in diapers. She's walking. And I'm up in this thing. We just got into our first house, and I'm trimming this overgrown tree. And all the droppings, the leaves from the avocado trees, which are like really light. And she came out the gate. And I was about to jump down out of the tree, but because it was on, driveway on the street. And my little girl just started picking up the cuttings and putting them in the trash can on her own, dude. And it's like one of my best memories. I was like, my little girl, that's daddy's girl, worker bee. She just wanted to help dad. Yeah. Dang, man, miss my kids. That's her first, her second Halloween. She was a sunflower. My wife made that from scratch. And then that's like one of my favorites right there. She's wearing my slippers. And that's my son. He's like 21 now, but that was him when he was little. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Boys replace dad. It's called hormones.
Yeah. Family helped a lot. Don't know exactly where her mom is. Somewhere in the county still. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Rock. And it's good, man. Families, that's what they're for, to lean on, dude. I didn't have a lot of family, but my mom, my mother, between her and my wife, my kids they had everything they ever wanted, you know. Like, we spoiled them. I tried to, you know, I did what dads are supposed to do, but yeah, they had everything me and their mom never had. So I'm pretty proud of how we were able to raise them. And I got good kids, you know. They're smart and they're good, they're kind, they're good people. Takes a village, you know. I'll show you my favorite. One more, just one more, because this is my absolute, like, I'll die before somebody would take this photo from me.
But it was because they were like best friends. Because I was making pretty good money. We're in our first home, and I always wanted one of those motorized Jeeps, like for kids when I was a kid, but you know, never could afford it. And Christmas I got my daughter like a real like the Jeep they drive. And look at, they're cracking up. Look how funny. She's out there driving around in her Jeep, and they're just. She's probably 3 years old. Probably 4. They're 2 years apart, 4 and 2. And just cracking up. So this is my absolute most favorite picture of the two of them together. Yeah. God, that was a long time ago, man. It goes by fast, Rocky. You just wake up one day, you're going to be 50 years old, and your kids are going to be 25 and off on their own, doing their thing. Crazy. Goes by fast, man. We do our jobs well. We raise good and kind humans. Yeah. Like right now, I don't know if they know it. My kids are still pretty, like, sheltered, maybe too much. I grew up like in a rough way. I just didn't, like, you know, I never thought I wouldn't be right next to them their whole lives too. So, but yeah, they're good. They're good kids. They're good people. They're good people. And my mom, God bless my mother. My mom was an angel on earth, so they got a lot of that too. And my wife, she was. I just wouldn't get it. Making her happy. Ain't gonna lie, puberty was probably more awkward for me than her. Yeah, heck yeah. Dude, I was lucky because I did have my old lady, because all that stuff they kept from dad. I got lucky with that. I could only imagine, brother. Ask myself every day, where did the time go, right? It's human, we're all human. It's like everybody goes through it. Where did it go? I like my 20 to 30, I remember. And 30 to 40, I don't have any memories. I worked 7 days a week, and it went so fast. Like, just very few that like pop out of my head that, you know, it's crazy how fast it goes. And now from 40 to 45, I'll be 46 January. It went by like 6 years feel like maybe a year, like double time. So I know it's only gonna keep going like that. So
It's I've adopted this living in the now, and it kind of helps. You know, all the time through our lives, if you added it up on a calculator, imagine all the time that you ponder the past, right? Literally, you could probably, in a roundabout way, come up with a pretty accurate number. You know, are you a dweller in the past? Like, just the time you spent literally thinking about it, if you had that back, or the time that you had trying to project or plan or worried about the future, all that time, if you had it back in one lump sum, it would be probably a pretty big amount of time. So what I've adopted is living in the now, right now. You don't worry about either, because you really have no bearing on either, and you can't change the past. You do your very best every second, your best foot forward, your best effort, and you live in the now. And every time I'm able to remember it, because it takes practice to just really make it a habit, it's always worked. It's sound perfect all the way around. I understand it, and I absolutely, it saved my life. Pretty good stuff. Anywho, we're so busy making ends meet. Yep. We did what we had to, the best we could. Always tried to make it better than what we had as kids. That's what every generation's supposed to do, right? You always want your kids to have better than you did. That was my whole philosophy, their whole life. You know, hope they didn't have to make the same mistakes. You know, you save them the heartache and trouble, but that's usually they got to go through it themselves. I mean, the hand to foot, being poor growing up. Of course I didn't want my kids to go through that. And then, yeah, you just want better for the next generation. I think that's pretty universal. And my wife and me both worked. She worked 6 days a week. So, you know, and still it was hard a lot of the time. What's happening, Bar Boys? Been lurking for a bit. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for popping in. Lurking and working and lurking. Irking and jerking. Wow. I had a good time tonight in the stream. You always do. You guys are the bomb. Always. I appreciate all you folks tremendously. So if I don't say it enough, I'm saying it again. Yeah, I think I'm about to bid adieu and cut it off too, John. I gotta get some rest. Hey, Mr. Wolf, my pleasure. Happy to see you, dude. I hope you do well. I hope you're doing well. And be blessed, brother. However, we had to let them fall and stand up. Yep. No getting around it, right? That's exactly. You teach them and you give them everything you have, and then you just hope that it's enough, because you send them out. And I just always had this fear of, I didn't want to send rotten people out. Why have kids if you're not going to take care of? I wanted children. I wanted to produce good adults, healthy, so that they go out and they help the world and not take from it, or be a hindrance on it. So I think we accomplished that. Thank God. Yeah, hey, good night, Rocky Mountain, my brother. Be well. Miss Debbie Silvertrap, it's been awesome. I appreciate you tonight. Thanks for coming in and participating so much in the chat. Really. John Pierce, good to see you, brother. Oh, dude, thanks for coming. My pleasure. Everybody, you guys all be well, be blessed, be kind, be nice to each other, and we'll see you on the tube. All right. Good night, everybody.